Nancy the Party Pooper Pelosi has crushed the Democrats' dreams of impeaching the president anytime soon, despite the fact that that was their only reason for living for the last 2 years. Now she says that President Trump just isn't worth it.
Lower healthcare costs, bigger paychecks by building the infrastructure of America, and cleaner government by passing H.R. 1. That's our agenda. That's our focus. To take our eye off that ball is not worth it. And that's why I say impeachment is not worth it. I just don't believe in it. They wanted me to impeach President Bush for the Iraq War. I didn't believe in it then. I don't believe in it now. It divides the country unless there's some conclusive evidence that takes us to that place.
Well, you gotta give her some credit. She's trying to save what's left of the Democrat Party, finally putting together a platform and articulating something that the Democrats want to do for the American people.
No ambiguity there. Let's be real here. Pelosi has set a bar for impeachment that is arguably unattainable in this political environment. The response from Democrats has largely been supportive of what she said, even though it seems no one can agree on what she meant.
What she meant was if the House, which the Democrats have the majority in, actually did vote to impeach President Trump, once it goes to the Senate, they would not, because it requires a 2/3 vote over there instead of the simple majority in the House, and it would activate so many Republicans because they would be so furious that they would come out to vote in 2020 in droves, and Trump would win in a landslide. Look at how sad Schiff for Brains is.
What will be necessary to make an impeachment a bipartisan process would have to be extraordinarily clear and compelling. I don't foreclose at the possibility that the Mueller investigation will produce that, or that our own will, but I think the Speaker is absolutely right. In its absence, an impeachment becomes a partisan exercise doomed for failure. And I see little to be gained by putting the country through that kind of wrenching experience. As I've often remarked in the past, the only thing worse than putting the country through the trauma of an impeachment is putting the country through the trauma of a failed impeachment.
We must be in the twilight zone because these Democrats are sounding like they're making sense. Not everybody is happy, though, that leaders in the Democrat Party are finally losing hope after over 2 years that impeachment is just around the corner. Billionaire Tom Steyer, who has already wasted $10 million running ads on television and on my YouTube channel, calling for the president's impeachment, isn't taking the news very well.
Is there a concern that talk of impeachment displaces talk of guns, talks of climate change, talks of health care?
Well, I believe that this president is the biggest crisis for America in a generation. And I believe that when people get a chance through hearings, like the hearing with Mr. Cohen in front of the House Oversight Committee, Americans will be glued to their TV sets. And they will insist that he be removed from office. But they have to have public hearings to be able to see it on TV and make up their own mind.
Americans just haven't watched enough television in the last 2 years to hear why President Trump should be impeached. I, for one, support Tom Steyer's efforts because I've noticed in the comments over the last few months, a lot of you guys have pointed out that his impeach President Trump ads have been running on a lot of my videos. And he may be solely responsible for half of my videos actually getting monetized. I really appreciate your support, Tom, because after the adpocalypse of 2017, I could use all the help I can get. And for those of you who want to sponsor my channel, how about ordering my new MAGA Country t-shirt? Order yours from my online store, MarkDice.com, or click the link in the description below. Like all of my shirts, it's available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well.